Okay, so we're making our K-map for each of our outputs. I'm going to do D1 with you. And do you remember how these looked on K-map? Was there something different?
Yeah.
This is how he does it. So over here, the thing that's different from what we did just here is we're going to swap the order of these bottom two. Then, going across here, are things that we could have over here are D and N. And we're going to put those in the same way. We could have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, or 1, 0. Again, the last two got switched. Now I'm going to put my state transition table here so I can kind of look at each line. So this first square here is our first line of our state transition table. And I'm looking for what is D1 when I have 0, 0, 0, 0. Here. I'm going to go across here. So now, at 0, 0, dimes are 0, and nickels are 1, that's our next row down. What is D1? 0. Remember, we're looking at D1 each time. Now this one, is this the next row down? No, it's the last row. And what is D1? 1. And this one, what is D1? Also 1. Okay, do the next row. Do the next row.
What is the next one?
Okay, I'm going to give you just a second to do the next row, and then we're going to do it together. That way you can try. Okay, so now we're looking at Q1, 0 and Q0, 1. So what are we looking at? State 1. And I'm going to be looking at the state 1s here. So I'm still looking at the D1 column, which is this column right here. So at 0, 0, 0. And what are the D1s for all the rest of them? 1. Did everyone get that? Okay, now do the next one. So what's the next row? All X's. We didn't use that one. Okay, now do the next row. Which is state 2, so it's all zeros. Okay. Now, remember that X's can be what? 1 or 0. We can count those as 1 or 0s. And what are we looking for on K-maps? Groups that we can group together of 1. And we want to group them together in sets of
4.
1s, 4s, right? 1s, 2s, 4s, etc. So we have one set right here. And we need to describe that set with our inputs. How can we describe that set with our inputs? Yeah, we're going to go with these Q's and these. So we have D. Yeah, what else? How about the Q's? Anything over there?
No. Oh, wait, Q1 not?
Yeah, Q1 not.
Oh.
Right? Because these are zeros.
Q1 not.
So
Q1
not
and
Q1. Not Q1. Does it matter what Q0 is?
Yes. Yes. No.
Okay, look at our squares here. We're looking at these.
Oh no, because one either way.
It's one either way.
So it's just Q1 not.
So it's just not Q1. And then what else do we care about that Jordan said? D. D has to be 1. And what about N? Do we care about N? No. Because what are the choices on N? Either 1 or 0 gets us into this box. So we're looking here, and we're looking here. So again, let's go over that. So this is my box I'm looking at. Over here, the Q1 has to be 0. Does it matter what the Q0 is? No, both of those work, so we don't care. Then up here at the top, D has to be a 1, and does it matter what it is? No. So this right here describes this set right there.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't even know the end was. Well, I knew that it was like dynasty.
All right. Is there another set there? Because we got to get the ones inside a set. I could do another group of 4 with the X's. I could pretend these X's are 1s here.
Oh!
And it'll make this pretty box right here. And all my 1s will be in that pretty box.
So, but if we make those ones, we can't make them zeros.
Do I want it to be 0?
No.
I want all the 1s to end up in one of my boxes. So let's describe the purple box. Coming this way, what do I need? Q0. So I need Q0s to be 1s. Do I care about Q1s? No. And then up here at the top, the N has to be 1. What about the D? Don't care. We're going to use this to make our circuits later. So, not Q1 and D, and any place that I have Q0 and N. Okay, you, on your own, are also going to make a Q map for D0 and a K map for C. So right now what you need to do, you're going to make a K map in a second for D0 and a K map for C for yourself. By yourself. They're actually easier than this one. The one I just did was probably the most interesting one.
No, D0 and C.
D0.
Okay. Is it painfully obvious how you're going to then use this to make a circuit?
Yeah.
Are you totally good with how to make your circuit, or I need to kind of go over some of that part?
So like the.
So like, what do we like?
So maybe go over a little bit of the circuit?
Whoa.
Okay. All right. Some of you said that it was painfully obvious to you, and I didn't need to. All right. A little bit. All right.
Is it probably like really fast?
Okay. So we're going to be using what kind of things in multisim?
And
And
Or.
what kind of flip-flops? D flip-flops, because we just said we don't want the D flip-flops. All right. And how many D flip-flops are we going to have? Since we have a D1 and a D0,
Oh, so two.
so 2 D flip-flops.
Wait a minute. I don't know what.
And remember, this is how the D flip-flop gets set up in there. And then here will be my other one over here. Well, I still need a clock. I'll still need a clock because that's how flip-flops work.
Yeah.
And I'll want the clock set fast or slow? Probably really slow. You'll need to set the clock pretty slow. Okay.
So is this going to be like, is it going to be actual candy, or is it going to be like just like a display?
It's a good display. All right.
We can, like, maybe display candy.
So, in order to get this started, what kind of inputs are we actually putting into the system? Going back to our variables, things we've been writing down. Dimes and nickels. What do you think would be a good idea to get input into our system to simulate dimes and nickels? How are we going to get them in? And we'll make it in multisim. Switches, thank you over there. We're going to have some switches. We're going to have some switches over there. And one's going to be in, and one's going to be D. And this is going to look really messy when we're doing this by hand. But to come out of D1, we just wrote this out. What do we need here? To get to D1, what do I need here? Yeah, not Q1, so that's right here. I'm going to do it in orange because there was orange right here. So not Q1. And then how do I put it together with the D? That's an and.
Oh! I wish you could learn this at the beginning.
And then what else? A D, which is going to come from up here from my switch.
Oh.
All right. And then what's this? That's an OR, right? So coming out of this, I need to OR that with this other one. So I need a Q0. Where is that coming from? The other flip-flop over there.
What is this? I gotta figure out how to make the whole straight.
Before that, you have to end it.
You have to put it to N, right?
And I have to end it with the N. So I'm going to come and I'm going to do my little, so that we see that that's not going over there. We'll jump over the wire, right? And then I need to do what with that and?
Put it into the input of the OR.
Yeah, this is an and. It needs to go into the OR, and then that's going where?
Connects to the D1.
Yeah, it connects here to my D1 that I have there.
Oh, so call me Grant.
So now, you're going to do these other two, and then that'll set up the rest of your circuit.
So we just,
Yeah?
we just add that on top of everything.
Yeah, so you know your circuit too, right?
Oh.
Then, so we've got a couple of switches going in. What are your possible ways to show us the key dispensing?
You can have C on a 7 segment.
You could have it on a 7 segment. It could say C, that'd be awful fancy. You could also have it, an LED could come on, right? Those are kind of our way. All right.